You know what bothers me the most about it is like this new show, Doomed to Repeat. I wrote this show as kind of like well, this is what could have happened because I knew she was going to win. I wrote Doomed to Repeat like the Hitler thing. It was Hitler thing would have been so funny because and I wrote all these bits, and now it's in the immigration bit, and now it is literally so poignant and so like it's almost rebellious now. And I got the immigration beats. I got standing ovations a couple of nights in Denver, and thank you, Denver, by the Denver Comedy Works. What a great time! Thank you so much for that club. And that audience is so smart, and they're willing to go with you and stuff, even if they're not quite sure. They're like, "Well, you're all right. You're a comedian, and let's see where you're going to go with this."
He has also sent buyout offers, so we know FBI, CIA.
He can't do that.
Do you guys understand that those are the agencies that protect us?
Protect us.
He
that find out the terrorists.
Also now send buyout offers to all federal employees at the National Weather Service.
Is there anything left? Is there anything left in the government? He doesn't need the
National Weather Service because he had a new pack of Sharpies.
Oh, and a map.
You cut me off.
He's got I said it with you.
A new pack of Sharpies.
Which we do at home all the time.
I have 4 complete Sharpies. We do not need them. 1 Sharpie a year, although they do dry out, but I can get more.
I call them markers.
I call them markers.
Cross out Mexico.
Not many people call them markers.
They call them Sharpies.
Yeah, he's Gulf of Mexico. He writes in America. Spelled, misspelled, obviously.
National Weather Service. He's already done that with HHS. Also stopped HHS from reporting anything, any warnings. CDC too. From sending out that morbidity and mortality report.
So we don't know what's going on with the bird flu right now, avian flu.
So everything is designed to remove our protections
and keep us uninformed.
Yes.
I thought he was
get rid of education. No, that's information.
No education, can't do it.
Get rid of alerts for health. Get rid of alerts
for weather. Right.
So we know nothing.
Get rid of FEMA, dismantle FEMA. FEMA doesn't work.
We know what's coming next. Speaking of being informed, he has threatened at least 7 times in writing to take broadcasting licenses from ABC. He specifically has mentioned Rachel Maddow, which is why she's now saying, and they're airing this clip over and over, and I'm like, oh God.
Oh.
That's what the free and fair press does. We report on what's actually going on, and we're not scared. We're going to keep doing that.
That's why she's saying shambolic.
So I have a question.
Because he doesn't know that word.
I have a question. Now, and this is a question that people want to hear from us because everyone has the same thing in their head.
Okay.
Why?
Why
is he doing all this? Here's what I'll tell you. I think he's wanted this from day one. He's wanted this from the first time. He brought it up a couple of times. We called it, and the closest we got was January 6th. He wants to create, because all this stuff does, he's going to cancel PBS. He's going to cancel all this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Is what people are going to do is people are going to take to the streets. And when people take to the streets, now he's got a guy that will back him up on martial law.
Yep.
So then he gets to shut it all down.
Because don't forget that everyone said that testified that first administration, that's what he said he wanted to do. And you kept saying it all 4 years too. And then we found after that you were right.
Yeah, he wanted to impose martial law so he could run it. Do you guys remember when he built giant walls around the White House?
Yes.
We brought this up before too. So what he wants is he wants you to get so angry that we take to the streets. When that happens, he's going to start shooting people. And he all he needs, and just so you know, this is what dictators do. All he needs is one giant protest, shoot a bunch of people that he claims are violating the law, shoot them, kill them, and we stay home.
Yep.
Because people aren't going to hit the streets.
Call them terrorists.
I just want you to know, I have basically done I'm good. I'm done.
So he's
in reference to what you said, because you haven't talked about this yet. Elon, they have called NPR and PBS as far as not being informed. They are being forced to come in front of Congress because they're trying to get rid of them. And they have found some weird thing about how these companies receive funding. You know, like at the end of the shows, it'll say sponsored by the so-and-so family and stuff like that. They are trying to say that there's something illegal about how they're doing that so they can shut them down. PBS and NPR.
He said he was going to be a dictator on day 1. What day are we on now?
Yeah,
this is day 14.
Another loser. Another big loser. I will be handling the Ukraine war. I'm guaranteeing it'll be over before I'm even president. It is raging, and we are, 2 weeks in?
What?
He's done nothing. The Ukraine war.
Oh,
He said
yeah.
he was going to take care of it day one.
Yeah, but he's sending troops without announcing it and without getting congressional approval.
Right.
Guess who's the head of the House Doge subcommittee?
Who?
Oh, come on.
Who's in charge of the
Laura.
House Doge?
Clubfoot.
Clubfoot.
Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Yes.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, she's the one.
Clubfoot.
And we knew.
I like that you were like, oh,
it's
Marjorie Taylor.
Marjorie Taylor
She's
Greene.
the one that's calling NPR and PBS in front of Congress. She says they need to justify why they receive public funds. So everything from here on out, we're going to put in the categories of keep people misinformed
Right.
Mhm.
and remove security
Warnings.
and protection.
Right. So basically the FBI, we're going to clean out the FBI of what? The people that are protecting us? Cool. CIA, we're going to clean the CIA of what? People that are finding terrorists and making sure we don't get blown up, make sure another 9/11 doesn't happen. Cool. We're going to clear that out. We're going to clean out PBS, which is an education thing. And the news is always pretty accurate on PBS. PBS and what was the other
Fucking Nickelodeon.
NPR.
one? NPR. And NPR, which also, so basically what they're doing is they're cleaning out all information and all protections that would help America. And we're ending the education system in America, because the only thing that keeps a country together is a shared experience. That's what keeps a country together, a shared knowledge.
Mhm.
So
Well-
if we, well, I'm just saying, when Carter imposed the education system, the Department of Education, it was to give us a unified learning. So Americans together, we were one country. We were united because it's the United States. The problem is when he gets rid of it and all of a sudden we let Alabama teach their kids
Yes.
that the Bible this, and you let people in San Francisco teach them that everybody gets to pick any gender they want, and then you got to go to New York and everybody you can just shoot a guy. So whatever. So that means we have all the states teaching different things, and we stop becoming a United States again. It's just states. So at that point, I'm like, well, we're going to hook up with Oregon and Washington and form our own, and Hawaii, and then our 4 states, we're good.
There is a petition out.
Yeah.
To
put
secede.
you want to see a wall?
Exactly.
Also,
Fuck you, Nevada.
They got rid of social media fact checking. So there's another way
That's Zuckerberg.
of not, well, Elon also,
True.
of not keeping us informed, but conversely informing us with lies
Yes.
and
with their information.
propaganda.
At a
And
time-
which
They
is
control the info.
state-run media.
At a time when the technology is so advanced, we can fake almost anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at this point, we are set up for a perfect storm of literally, this is the most Orwellian time I think we've ever had in the history.
Yeah.
Not just American,